SoCal contractors. If permitting feels more unpredictable right now, you're not imagining it. Cities are changing, interpretations are shifting, and inconsistency is part of that landscape. The mistake isn't acknowledging that reality. The mistake is assuming the way permitting worked before still protects you today. We want to walk through 3 of the most common permitting myths contractors still operate under and why those assumptions are quietly costing time on projects. This is for general contractors, project managers, and sales reps, all working at contracting companies. If you're involved in projects like accessory structures, home additions and remodels, ADUs, tenant improvements, or similar permitted work, this applies to you. If you're promising timelines, working off past approvals, or assuming familiarity equals predictability, this matters. And to be clear up front, this isn't about cities doing anything wrong. It's not about blaming reviewers. It's not about misunderstanding. This is about understanding how permitting actually behaves today. Myth number 1. If it worked before, it should still work now. This is one of the fastest ways to lose weeks on a permit. Permitting is not precedent-based. Past approvals don't lock anything in. Interpretations change, enforcement priorities shift, and different reviewers apply the same rules differently. Setbacks that used to pass can get flagged. Heights that were never questioned suddenly matter. Easements that once were ignored get enforced differently now. That doesn't automatically mean anyone is wrong. It means the system changed. The myth is assuming past success protects future submissions. Myth number 2. Digital permitting made this easier. This one surprises a lot of people, or maybe it did in the past. Going digital did not simplify permitting. It removed conversations. What used to be handled in person with clarification and context now lives in written corrections and written communication. There's less informal feedback, less opportunity to align early, and more back and forth through portals, emails, and phone calls. Digital systems didn't remove discretion, they just moved it to paper. That's why projects can feel slower now, even when the scope didn't change. Now, myth number 3. If I argue hard enough or know the right person, I can make it go away. Sometimes issues can be clarified. Sometimes corrections can get reduced. But arguing your way out of permitting is far less reliable than it used to be. Everything is documented, escalation paths are narrower, and reviewers have less flexibility. The real question isn't, can I argue this? It's, does arguing this save meaningful time or money? Or does it just add another correction cycle? The fastest teams decide early what actually matters to push back on and what doesn't. The goal isn't about being right. The goal is getting a permit issued. Here's the bigger takeaway from all 3 myths. The permitting landscape is changing fast. 1 year in the permitting landscape today is equivalent to a decade of change pre-COVID. If you only touch a jurisdiction every few months, you're always reacting. Our role at Swift Permits is staying exposed to these shifts constantly across jurisdictions and project types, so contractors don't learn the hard way. In part 2, we'll cover 2 more myths that show up after corrections come back and quietly blow schedules up.